name is Jen, and I'm the owner of Crystal Forge. I'm going to set some goals for this year, and that's going to be in terms of where I want to be with my social media growth by the end of the year. And we're going to do a mid-year check-in and then an end-of-the-year check-in. So we'll see how everything fell. Did I achieve those goals? Did I not achieve them? What worked? What didn't? And as I learn different things along the way, I'm definitely going to share them with you. Hopefully this video will help you out in terms of setting your own social media goals, trying to set realistic goals, and if my methods work, I will share them, and hopefully you can replicate the same success for your own small business or just your own content or brand page, whatever you want to do on the internet. Let's get to the goals. My overall goal is to one day be free, and that means freedom from working a job and a career for somebody else, and to one day only work for myself. The focus of all of these goals are to continue growing my social media, which will one day allow me to do that, and to do this as my full-time job and just be a creator and an entrepreneur. And that is what the point of this entire video is, and the point of this YouTube channel is just my little journey towards freedom. And despite the fact that I never intended to be a content creator, I am now a content creator as well. And is it annoying at times? Absolutely. But is it satisfying to see the final product when you've put all that hard work into it? Definitely. Since we're here on YouTube, the first goal I'm going to talk about is going to be centered around YouTube. Now, YouTube is actually one of the main focuses of this year. I started this channel back in 2021, at the very end of 2021. I started it just for fun and as a way to just create things, and I got a newer, better camera, so I figured, might as well start creating some content and seeing where it goes. The channel grew a lot bigger and a lot faster than I had expected. I had expected to still be at maybe 10 subs and no one to find this content very interesting, but you guys seem to like it. So my main YouTube goal this year is to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Currently, I'm at 264 subscribers and 707 watch hours. That's as of the day of filming this video. Now, for those of you who are YouTubers, those numbers are going to sound very familiar. That's because those numbers are the numbers you need to get monetized. Getting monetized on YouTube was not a specific thing that I really wanted to go for. It was just, if it happens, it happens. But now, as the YouTube channel is growing, I do want to reach that monetization goal. That means I'm going to be able to start getting a little bit of income from the videos. It's not going to be much. I'm still a small creator, but I can take that income and turn that into better gear, maybe traveling a little bit more for different locations, getting to do different things. That is going to make the content a lot more interesting for you guys. Now, one of the other goals with my YouTube channel is to put out at least 2 quality videos a month. Now, I've said that before, I want to do the 2 videos, mostly because I think that is a decent goal to hit. I do still have a full-time job, so I can't film all the time. And I do have a business on the side. 2 videos seems like a nice sweet spot. I am going to try to do more than 2 sometimes, so we'll see how many I end up with, but 24 videos for the year is the goal. If there's any extra videos, those will be considered bonus content. So once we get about halfway through the year, when I do my mid-year check-in, I should have at least 12 videos. With the YouTube channel, I want to focus on a few niches. Everybody says to niche down specifically when it comes to YouTube, but you don't truly have to really niche down. You want to somewhat niche down. But what that means is pick only a handful of types of content that you want to produce. So maybe say pick 3 types of videos that you're going to put out, all that relate to one another in some way. You don't have to lock yourself into a specific niche, because then you can't ever seem to crawl out of it, or at least not very easily crawl out of it. So the types of content I'm going to focus on this year is going to be building a small business, craft tutorial videos, which I have a series planned already for electroforming, and potentially another one that I just got the idea for today, and cinematic maker videos. So those are quite fun to make, but they are a lot more work. Now, if I do any bonus videos this year, which hopefully I will go over my 24 videos that I want to hit, the bonus ones might end up being like travel adventure type videos. And the last goal for YouTube is going to be posting YouTube shorts. I have not posted any shorts yet, but they are a very valuable tool for gaining more exposure and gaining more subscribers. And it's a very easy way for people to discover you. People love short form content. It is huge with TikToks and Reels and now Shorts. That short form content is very, very important, and I am not capitalizing on it whatsoever. So this year I will be making more shorts. I have lots of little ideas for shorts, so we'll see where they go. Okay, next is TikTok. A cat has joined me on my lap. You can see a tail here. But next is TikTok. So my TikTok grew quite rapidly in the beginning. I was putting out a lot of videos, and it seems like for the last several months I've been stuck about 3,600 followers, and I haven't really moved. Whenever I post a TikTok, it only gets about 300 views and then it dies. I'm not getting very much engagement or anything, so it needs to be fixed. I feel like I need to somewhat rehab my TikTok account because I started posting like different types of content on there. I was experimenting. I was throwing some like bookish content. I absolutely love to read. So to remedy that, I did have to create a BookTok account so I can keep my bookish content in its own little bubble. So this year, the main focus was TikTok, more consistent posting, and to get on the bandwagon with the different trends and such. The trends definitely help you get the exposure. And the other part with TikTok is that I'm a real person, but my TikTok just seems very flat, it's not very engaging. I was just showing products, so that can definitely be improved a lot. That's going to be something I'm going to work on with the TikTok itself, is trying to just gotta show kind of my TikTok that there is a real person behind the business. That person is me. The goal I'm going to work on with TikTok is to post at least like 3 decent quality TikToks a week. I was going to go for 1 a day, but when I was really thinking about it, 1 a day is not as feasible. 1 a day might lead me to fall off the bandwagon, and once you start falling off, sometimes it's hard to get back on. 3 a week is going to be much easier to keep consistent. If I do have a lot of extras, or maybe before like a product release, I might bump it up to 1 a day. Because the other thing with social media is we have to set realistic goals. It's super easy to get burnt out thinking, hey, it's not that hard to do, 1 TikTok a day, a post a day, 2 posts a day. It doesn't really work like that. That's why people get so burnt out with social media. I've definitely felt it a few times where I was tired of posting, tired of making content, tired of answering stuff, but then I miss it. Try to take breaks every once in a while, usually once like the holidays have passed, maybe like the beginning of January. So right now I am not quite as active on my social medias because right now I'm in the background creating content. I have so much to create right now, so much to do, not to mention it's tax season and all this other stuff with the business. But once all of that is situated, I want to get back to regular posting. I'm currently working on that, so by the end of January, I should be back up on all my social medias regularly. And hopefully with a renewed enthusiasm now that I've set some goals to really try to grow it. Matcha. Next on the list is Instagram. Now, Instagram used to be my absolute favorite social media. It was where I grew the bulk of my business, and I used to absolutely love it. Since the revolution of Reels, it seems that photo content has really died. I know my account feels like it has absolutely died out on Instagram. So right now, the biggest problem with Instagram is that I get hardly any kind of engagement. There's very few likes on my photos, even though Reels are very hit or miss. With my Instagram, I just need to figure out how to bring about some more engaging content, maybe show people more of the like behind the scenes, maybe more stylized type shoots. I have a handful of ideas, so we're gonna work on those, and I am working on a content pillars idea that's gonna help me create lots of different types of content without necessarily having to put in an insane amount of effort to create all new types of content constantly. That's something that if it works out, I'm gonna share that with you. It's still in progress, so we'll see how that goes. So the main goal with Instagram is going to be to grow the account from its current 1,400 followers to about 5,000. Now, I have never made a huge Instagram jump like that, maybe grown about 1,000 followers in a year in the past. I find it definitely very hard to gain followers on Instagram. And if I do manage to hit that 5,000 goal, which is highly ambitious for me, for Instagram at least, in my opinion. So to get to that 5,000 follower goal, I think I'm going to take a slightly different approach. I have tried, posting every single day, posting photos, posting twice a day. I think I'm going to try to focus on more stylized cinematic content, nicer reels, maybe some different types of reels that I haven't really posted on Instagram before, maybe some like how-tos, some tutorials, something maybe along the lines of some of my YouTube content as well. But I'm going to focus on trying to create more reels and then mix in the different photo content I have. I used to post at least twice a day, and I think everything just got lost in the muddle of the algorithm. It did not work too well, so we're not going to keep going with that approach. Something needs to change. One more big thing I am going to be doing is setting up a email list this year. So I currently don't have an email list. I never really bothered with one. I didn't think, I was going to have many subscribers, and I realized even if I might not have as many, I really should start curating that email list, because that's one way for me to directly reach the people that are following me. I have set up an account. I have set up a landing page. I am going to link it down below, so if you are interested in signing up for the email list, please do. I'd maybe do 2 or 3 emails a month, if that. I don't like sending emails. I don't like receiving tons of spammy emails, so I know how that feels. Just for marketing purposes, but also to just stay in touch with the people that want to follow me and follow what I do. In a nutshell, those are the social media growth goals for 2023. I'm gonna do a mid-year check about halfway through the year and we'll see where I'm at. You know, growing on social media is definitely one of the hardest things to do for some people. There are a lot of people who get very lucky and they go viral and they have one video go viral and it's enough to really push them forward and propel them into the algorithm, which helps keep putting them out there in front of people, and it just works out. But for most business owners, that is not the reality. Even for anybody who just wants to create content for fun, that's not the reality. You spend a lot of time growing and learning, and that's a lot of time working behind the scenes to get there. Small business owners are usually, great at their craft, at whatever they're making, but they're typically not content creators and photographers and filmographers. That kind of just comes along the way when you're forced to learn that. And it definitely presents a whole new challenge for a lot of business owners. Well, until next time, I'll see you later. So don't forget to like, share, follow, subscribe, hit the notification bell, click those buttons. Definitely helps a small creator out. Bye.